Are you one of those people that say, I don't want to have children because I'm afraid that I'll become my parents? I've gotten this topic given to me and I thought this is immensely deep. If so, check out this video. My name is Cyrus Ausar, and my mission is to embody the emotion of overcoming. I believe we all fight battles we hide from the world. My objective is to help you win those battles through perspective. Stay tuned. Are you one of those people that say, I don't want to have children because I'm afraid to become my parents? This topic is so deep because it says that we never overcame what our parents did to us. It says that the things that happened to us and the trauma that came into our life, we feel like we're going to inevitably pass it down. And we'd be better off not having children because we feel like our parents have done us so wrong, or somebody have done us so wrong, to a point that we believe we will put that inside of our children. It's so heavy because it's like accepting what happened to us and accepting the fact that we can't change what happened to us. How defeated can we be by what happened to us by our parents? If you choose not to have children, that's your choice. But if you choose not to have children, frankly, because what your parents did to you, or you're afraid to become your parents, that's a different issue. Because it says we have a deep-rooted issue within us based on something that happened to us or something we seen from our parents that we believe we cannot overcome. Why do you believe that you cannot overcome it? Why do you believe that you're not a better version of your parents? Why do you believe that what happened to you must destroy you to some degree? When we get in this world, we can say, usually we're trying to reproduce to some degree, whether if it is a child, whether if it is painting, drawing, music, wisdom, advice, we're replicating ourselves to some degree. And you ask yourself, do your good outweigh your bad? And I know that's a difficult question to answer, but I'm giving perspective. Have you learned from your upbringing? Are you aware of your attitude? Are you aware of the traumas that happened to you? Have you made any steps to overcome it? Or are you just saying, you know what? It happened to me and I can't change it. I'm just going to embrace it and hey, I'm going to deal with the problem and I'm never going to overcome it. Is that how you internalize it? Because I think it's pretty sad to a degree to feel like I do not want to have children because I'm afraid to become my parents. As we grow over the things that happen to us, we offer the advice that come from it. So if I went out for a basketball team and I got cut, then the next year I try harder and I made the team, I can say what I did different from year 1 to year 2 to make the team. That advice can get passed down to somebody else that's about to walk into my position. That right there is information replicated of myself. I just used something that I went through to teach somebody else. So that's the same thing that can happen with us and the potential kids we will have. It's not about being like our parents. It's about learning from the circumstances that was presented to us. All the things that you hated about what your parents did don't have to define you. It does not have to make who you are. And oftentimes that's what happened. We let what happened to us define us. That's the real reason why you're saying I don't want to have children, because I don't want to be like my parents, because what my parents did to me defines me. But the fact that you overcame it, or if you get in the process of overcoming it, you will start your child off further than you. Much further than you. You know what you had to go through to overcome issues. You know how painful those nights was when you were crying in your pillow. And I know you don't want nobody else to go through that. You overcome it and you better that inside you. If they were abusive to you and you feel like, oh, I got this rage and I don't want to have kids, that's how you get better. You figure out ways to look at that rage and overcome it, that abuse and overcome it. So you can use it. I've seen both attitudes. I've seen people say, I don't want to be like my parents, therefore I don't want to have kids. And I've seen the polar opposite. I've seen people say, you know what? I'm going to provide my kids with absolutely everything that wasn't provided for me. I didn't feel love, therefore I'm going to shower my kids with love. Nobody looked out for me, therefore I'm going to look out for my kids. It really start looking at how can I give my kids the best opportunity? That becomes the attitude. So imagine what you can give to your son or daughter that grow up in your household day in, day out, day in, day out. The teachings you can give them in an advancement. So don't look at it from a standpoint of, I don't want to become my parents. Because if you look at it that way, then that's what it will become. They say the apple don't fall far from the tree, right? But it depends on the attitude of which it is. We've heard of stories, and you hear about these amazing stories where somebody can come out of an orphanage. Next thing you know, they have became this big person. Somebody have got abused, and they end up becoming this person, having kids and resetting the boundaries. Some people can look at LeBron. They love his story. How he came from here and bounced around, and he made it to the NBA. Now he got his family, etc., etc. He got kids, and he's a dad in their life. But he didn't have it. So it's our attitude and how we look at things. So I want to say this once again. If you do not want to have children, that's your choice. I can't tell nobody what they should and shouldn't do. What I can recommend is you should not think that you don't want to have children because that you don't want to become your parents. That's all I want to say. Thank you for taking out the time to watch. Listen, please subscribe, comment, do it all. You know, I look forward to it all, and I love to see the comments so I can reply to them. Thank you for your time.